he's asking, do we have to just cut technology out entirely and go work with our hands, or can there be a middle ground?
In terms of developing friendship or just working? I mean, because I think we're so there's, let me get highfalutin and I'll try and bring it back down.
Sure.
Is that Pope John Paul II, Centesimus Annus, talks about structures of sin. Mm-hmm. These are institutions that we have built that didn't just like arise out of themselves, kind of sui generis, but rather that we constructed. And what we build emerges out of a disposition of virtue, or it emerges out of a disposition of vice. Structures of sin emerge out of a disposition of vice, and they are constructed in such a way, he says, that alienate a person from another and make the gift of self to another difficult to achieve. Okay, so I like to kind of think about, like for an easy example, like modern insurance versus what they had back in the day is like, if your house burned down, we help you build a new one. You know, it's like now we're like putting money into a pot. Okay, given that we are in a structure of sin, we can't get out of it easily. It doesn't just depend on my decision. It depends on our decision, and that means that we have to live within it. Certain things that are maybe even inherently disordered are ordered within that structure. Mm-hmm. So like a classic example of this in moral theology is killing. Killing is inherently disordered. There is, because you're taking a life. Mm-hmm. There's like, on the face of it, it is wrong. Given a certain context, it can become right. Just war, for instance. And so these are like examples are very commonplace. And so I think that the questions about technology might fall into that category within the modern world. Is like, how much can we actually flee this? We would love to be able to do that more and more, so that, as John Paul II says, we can default towards that gift of self towards another more and more. But we just cannot make that leap. It's just not possible. Like in turning to that insurance situation, there's some insurances that we can absolutely flee, no problem. But things like health in the movement towards health sharing is a great, genius pivot that starts to get us further from the modern forms of insurance and closer to that personal form of giving. Yeah. But because the whole world is run by money now, and that we don't, very, very, very few of us own the means of production where we can generate our own livelihood. Yeah. We're going to have to make some pivots there. And those decisions are ordered within this disorder.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really well put. Hey, thanks for watching that clip. Would you like this beautiful, very high quality, definitely not made in China, not that there's anything wrong with that, Pints with Aquinas beer stein for free, sent to your door? Would you also like a copy of The Jill sent to your door 4 times a year? This is the Pints with Aquinas newspaper, by the way. If you do, go to mattfradd.locals.com and become an annual supporter for any amount. We'll send you that stuff for free, and you get a bunch of other free things in return. You'll get more information by going over to mattfradd.locals.com. Thanks.